I know. Y'all would like another daycare story. Me too. It's just really sad. Of course, I have to give a trigger warning. Be attentive if your child attended Building Blocks Children's Center on Toledo Blade Boulevard in Northport, Florida. Okay? Now, Evelyn Jennings is the one to have allegedly committed the abuse. The child said they were not sleepy during nap time and they were hungry, and she abused them, okay? And they told their parent, and the parent followed up. Miss Jennings is a director, and she's been charged with 3 counts of failure to report child abuse, and it is alleged that she knew about it and did not report it, and she is a mandated reporter, okay? Now, I have some problem with some of the teachers at this child center because they saw Evelyn's behavior. They said that Evelyn walked around angry, like she didn't like kids, and saw instances of alleged child abuse, and y'all didn't say nothing. And then also, and let me know what you all feel about this in the comment section. If you agree, when someone wants to work at a daycare, children's center, the state needs to perform a background check, criminal background check, just like they do when a teacher wants to work in one of the schools for the state. Because Miss Evelyn here has been investigated, okay, by DFACS a few times. And I'm sorry, whether you were found guilty or not, if you were investigated by DFACS a couple of times, we just don't need you. Need not apply. Also, for any of you in professions that mandate you report this and you don't want to, and you have to question whether you should, please get out of that profession.
Its employees
please
and its director
get out of that
were
profession.
arrested on child abuse related charges.
Child comes home from daycare, parent noticed what looks like basically a handprint of bruises on the child's leg, some other various marks, and apparently brought it to the attention of the school. Very little was done. If anything, they came here to the police department.
Investigators say the bruises were caused by Evelyn Jennings, a teacher at the daycare. She's charged with cruelty toward a child. Her boss, Cindy Desrosiers, is charged with failing to report it, as she is required by law to do. Police say Jennings' background should have caused red flags.
It appears that the background of Miss Jennings is questionable at best, with multiple other DCF investigations being fired from other locations. That would be concerning for me, hiring someone to be in charge of kids.
Court documents say earlier this month, the toddler said he couldn't sleep during nap time and that he was hungry. The documents say Jennings hit him on the hand and his bottom. His mom, Megan Curtis, noticed bruises on his legs when she picked him up from school the next day. A child protection team did a medical exam and found the bruises on his legs and his arms were from physical abuse. Court documents also say other teachers witnessed Jennings pick up a child by their arms and legs 2 months ago and described Jennings as, quote, an angry person, and that she complained about working with kids.
We have a number of detectives and a number of people here on staff that have kids, and if there's anything that gets these guys riled up, it's that.
Police say they believe there are more incidents that haven't been reported. One parent told us she's not surprised.
I picked her up from school and she's like, Mommy, please don't bring me back. Please don't bring me back. Somebody's hitting me. And I was like, okay, maybe it's like a student there. Well, I gave her a bath and she goes, this is where my teacher's been spanking me. I said, your teacher? She said, yeah, and all up and down her back to her bottom, she had bruises covered everywhere.
That parent, Christina McGill, says she reported it to DCF and to the police about 1.5 years ago, but they weren't able to definitively prove the teacher did it. Building Blocks hasn't returned my messages. Police say DCF and the Florida Department of Health are also looking into the daycare and will determine its future. Kaylee Tracy, Fox 13 News.